So in this channel we already have done a lot of questions related to exponential, logarithms, equation and so on and on. And now we have a question regarding square and square roots, and also it is known as the theory of quadratic equation. So the question is that if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation which is 6x square minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0, we have to form another equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square. So what the first thing we have to calculate over here is the sum of the roots and the product of the roots of our new equation which we are gonna produce from here. So for this we have to first calculate the value of sum of squares and product of squares. So let's get started. I'm using this given equation which is 6x square minus 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. And now as it is been said that alpha and beta are the roots of this given equation, so we can say that the sum of these squares like alpha plus beta, its value should be minus b over a. This is the formula for sum of squares, and by comparing the above equation we can conclude that we have b equals to minus 3 and we have a which is equals to 6. So alpha plus beta, or the sum of squares of the given equation, will gonna be 1 over 2. So now we have to calculate product of root, which is alpha and beta, alpha times beta, and we know that its formula is simply c over a, and it will be 1 over 6. So yeah, we have sum of root and product of root of the given equation. Now for our for the equation which we will produce from here, its root will be alpha square and beta square. We don't know what formula it leads towards, but we know that the sum of a square for this, we can say it sum of squares is equals to, let's say it is s, and it will be equals to alpha square plus beta square. And what we have to do from here, we have to write this alpha square plus beta square in terms of these two values, because we know these two values, we know these two guys. We don't know what is alpha square or beta square, but we know these two, so we have to convert it. So now from here we can say that we know a formula, a nice looking formula, which is a plus b whole square is equals to a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, and if we subtract 2ab from both sides, we will get a plus b whole squared minus 2ab is equals to a squared plus b squared. And we can say that we have alpha in place of a and beta in place of b. So this alpha square plus beta square will be converted as alpha plus beta whole squared minus 2ab. So we can write it as s equals to alpha plus beta whole squared minus 2 times of alpha and beta. And yes, we have the values for alpha plus beta, which is 1 over 2, so we will put it over here, and 1 over 2 it will be squared minus 2 times alpha beta. Alpha beta we have is 1 over 6. Let's make some space down here. So it will be 1 over 2 whole square, we know that it is 1 over 4 minus 1 over 3, 2 and 6 will be cancelled out, and we will be left with 1 over 3. So now by subtracting these two fractions, we will have 12 down here and 3 minus 4, so it will be minus 1 over 12. So this is simply our sum of roots for the equation which we are trying to produce. Now for product of root, let's write it as p, and p will be equals to simply alpha square times beta square. Don't worry, we don't have to write another formula manipulation for this. We can write it as alpha beta whole squared, and we know that alpha beta we have already calculated it. It is 1 over 6, so it will be 1 over 6 whole square. So from here p will be equals to 1 over 36. So yes, we have sum of square and product of square. Now for making the equation, we know a nice looking formula, which is x square minus sum of square times x plus p equals to 0. We have to insert sum of square over here and our product of square over here. So it will be x square minus times minus of 1 over 12 times x plus 1 over 36 is equals to 0, and this will be x squared plus 1 over 12 x plus 1 over 36 equals to 0. What if I multiply both the sides with 36? So the equation will be, by multiplying 36 on both sides, we will get 36 x squared plus 36 and 12 will be cancelled out, so it will be 3x plus 36 and 36 will be cancelled out, so it will be just 1, and is equals to 0 times 36, it will be 0. So this will be a final equation which was required in the first place. So I hope you guys like this video, so give it a thumbs up and I'll see you next time.